2,400. They sent back on their journey from the 2,400. Coltrane just got squeezed out as the starter said go. Waving Flag, Deputy Judd, 3 Balloons, Bankable Teddy, the first quartet. Kitty's Destiny, Greek Legends moving around in the black cap. Cape Speed in the yellow and black silks is 4 around trying to slot in. Kingston Mines is even deeper out. Into that turn they go. Disco L saves ground towards the inside from his Barry. He holds position in about 6 plays. The grey is French Revolution. Kingston Mines is burning around them, getting fired up and making good progress, but is doing it rather wide. We're about to go on to the back stretch and race down past the 1,700 metre marker. Deputy Judd has the lead by a half a length. Kingston Mines is now burning around on the outside and strikes the front. Kingston Mines at the 1,500 goes on by a length. Greek Legend third. Kitty's Destiny's in fourth. Disco L and Waving Flag team up together. Cape Speed is on their outside, but only 5 lengths off the lead. Bankable Teddy, red sleeves and cap. Then we drop back to Coltrane. At this stage, 3 Balloons and Kalua Castle are 10 lengths off the gallop. French Revolution, Storm Warning, Great Rumpus is the trailer. Moving away to the 1,000 metre area, Kingston Mines picked up the lead. Look at this move from Cape Speed. He's moved right up into second. Cape Speed's moved up second. Deputy Judd relegated third. On the outside, Greek Legend racing in fourth. Kitty's Destiny 5 to make up. Length and a half, Disco L. Waving Flags also trying to move through on the outside. He's got 5.5 to make up. Coltrane's a length away. Bankable Teddy, 3 Balloons and Kalua Castle. Storm Warning, French Revolution, Great Rumpus, the trailer. Homeward bound, Track and Ball Derby. Cape Speed on the outside, asked to quicken up. Deputy Judd comes back for more. On the outside, Greek Legend looks to run on. Disco L's got his 4 lengths to make up. Cape Speed hits the front at the 300 metre marker. Deputy Judd's away in second. 3 Balloons are starting to unwind on the outside, but it's Cape Speed with a healthy advantage inside the 200. Deputy Judd's running on. 3 Balloons the outside. Cape Speed and Deputy Judd lock horns. Cape Speed with the advantage wins it. Deputy Judd, 3 Balloons. Kitty's Destiny in a photo with Storm Warning. Number 13, Cape Speed. He made a big move around the turn. He was wide in the early stages, but Anthony Del Pesh got him up into that second position. The 3-year-old son of Ideal World for the Kaya Stables, bred by Maritzfontein Stud. This is for Dean Kannemeyer. Anthony Del Pesh. They fend off Deputy Judd, who continues to apply the pressure on the inside. But number 13, Cape Speed, he'll win. Deputy Judd second, 3 Balloons. Kitty's Destiny might just get up for the minor positions. Storm Warning, Disco L not too far off the action. Greek Legend, Kalua Castle and Bankable Teddy, then Great Rumpus. But I notice Cape Speed, he made that big move. Coming to the 300, he moved down the centre of the course. Deputy Judd would not go away towards the inside. 3 Balloons. Cape Speed just running into the right-handed stick, but he's got enough momentum to carry him past the line. Deputy Judd, the Judd part from the Michael Azzi stable, and Wai Shong Moing giving their all. 3 Balloons is staying on with Kitty's Destiny, but it's all number 13, Cape Speed. That's for the Track and Ball Derby, Grade 3. Back to the studio.
Just seen the running of the Track and Ball Derby over 2,400 metres, and one of the fancied runners, Cape Speed from the Kaya Stables and Dean Kannemeyer's yard, has come through. A lightly raced horse. He's now won 5 of 9. And I'd like to introduce my guests. We've got from Track and Ball, Pirik Majan, and we have one of our directors, Koos de Klerk, who's come and joined us. But let's talk to the winning trainer. Firstly, Dean, great training feat.
Yeah, Paul, thank you very much. Thanks.
I can see the reason Anthony had him up there. I've seen so many races, one from the front today of dead paces. You couldn't afford to be too far adrift.
Yeah, I always leave it up to Anthony, but when I was saddling up, I said, I hope they go hard today because that's what he needs. But as you correctly say, there's been a few races that have been run pretty slow. I think the Oaks was pretty slow, and I could see he was trying to get in. He couldn't get in, and well, we always leave it up to him, and made the right decision, and went around them. And I always panic a bit watching these guys go around, but he knows what he's doing. So I think as a 3-year-old, I think he did it the hard way, and he did it well.
Nice to see the 3-year-old winning the Oaks and the Derby.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. And it's never easy for a 3-year-old against the old horses. If you look at the conditions of the race, he was slightly under sufferance, but he's a horse I thought it's got scope and is going to be improving all the time.
We'll see him in the big features in the next year or so.
I think he's going to be a very nice 4-year-old, and but I must say, well done to Lady Laidlaw, and also to Maritzfontein, and yes, to Mary Slack, Jessica Slack, and to Guy Murdoch. And we bought a few from the farm. They've been a nice tough horse, and the Stallion's he produces a good horse, should I say, horse with a good temperament. So that was nice. And John Malab of Form Bloodstock,
Herbert.
There we are for Lady Laidlaw. So very exciting, and to Anthony Delpesh and my whole team. Thank you very much.
Well, there we go. Pierrick Bouchard's got you the winning owner, winning trainer, Dean Kannemeyer. We're going to give him the winning owners while he's here. Dean, if you just take it on behalf of Kaya Stables as well. Congratulations to the whole team headed by Herbert's Eagle Eye. Well done to them. Now the winning riders here. Here comes Anthony. Ant, well done. Congratulations. You make your call. You took your chances and said, I'm going to get up there.
Yeah, it was very difficult for me early on, and there was not much pace, and I'm trying to get in, and everybody's pulling back, so it's very hard to get in. And I think it was the best thing that I stayed out 3 wide, because once we were going that slow, I said, we're in the back stretch, I'm not losing ground. So before the next turn, I make sure I get in, and I could see they were going slow, so I just pressed forward and set up second, and I got after him quite early because he's a lazy horse, and yeah, he just fought all the way to the line.
It was a tough ford. Michael Azzi's horse, the Judd pot with Waishong mowing on, ran a good race, made you work.
Yeah, he's a very good horse. He's achieved a lot, and he's run against better horse than my horse has. My horse is still a very inexperienced horse, a 3-year-old, so I think it was a very good win.
Excellent. There we go. Pierrick has got you a wonderful memento. The winning rider, Anthony Delpesh. And then we've got the winning groom, if he'll come forward, and that is Tandu. Tandu, you're coming here as well. Pierrick's got a prize for you. Well done to Tandu. Tandu looks after Cape Speed, and this is a horse that we're going to hear a lot more of. Thanks very much to Koos and Pierrick, and that's the Track and Ball Derby, 300 grand Grade 3 race, and it's gone to Dean Kannemeyer, Kaya Stables, Anthony Delpesh, and Cape Speed.